And welcome back to our Lone Wolf series. Joe Deaver, High Def, Act 1, Chapter 1. I gotta hit the feather. So last night, we left off where we had created the character and we started going towards Rockstarn, I think it's pronounced. Yeah, I think this is leading right up to it. So where I face danger, here are my people, they are my pack. I was talking to a wolf, so my people are my pack. The wolf gets it. Yep, that's where we left off at. And this is when it was introducing the rules of the world map. Here it is. So they repeat that. There's stuff on the map. You can get random encounters and so forth. When you leave, you can have the option to meditate, which will, I don't know if it always fully restores your bars, but I know that when after a couple battles, you lose some health. Depending on how much you've lost, a meditate can just restore everything fully back. So there's not a whole lot of healing that you do in an area that I'm aware of, other than your potions. But once you leave, then you can do the big rest up. So. Alright, let's move on to the next map spot here. So double click it. So Rockstarn Village Gate. Yeah, I want to write my story from here. Excellent. So the village of Rockstarn was once a thriving and vibrant mining community, nestling among the slopes of the surrounding mountains. Life here on the border with the Darklands is harsh, yet the villagers of Rockstarn are a hardy and industrious community. They are fiercely loyal to you, their liege lord, and to King Olnar of Summerland. Now Rockstarn lies silent and smoldering. The noise of its steam engines and its armory no longer echoes among the high peaks. Cautiously, you approach the entrance to the village. It is eerily quiet. The smell of wood smoke that you detected from a distance is now heavy with the cloying stench of death. You stare unblinkingly at the horrific scene that greets you. The blood-soaked and lifeless bodies of villagers lie strewn about the streets. Many were cut down as they fled, while others died fighting desperately to protect their loved ones and their homes. Recent snowfall has covered the slain with a thin, white shroud, sparing you the unsettling sight of their gaping frozen wounds. All around, several shops and dwellings have been badly burned or completely destroyed by fire. There are too many victims hereabouts for you to gather their bodies and give them a decent burial, as is the customary practice in Summerland. The terrible price that has been paid by the villagers of Rockstarn, partly as a consequence of your late arrival, weighs heavily on your heart. You close your eyes, raise your face to the cloudy sky, and make a silent plea to the goddess Ishir to gather and protect the souls of the slain. You open your eyes and advance along the main street, your nerves as taut as wound steel wires. Then you hear something. It is... turn. It is the sound of bare feet on fresh snow. It is followed by the rattle of loose armor and a gurgling growl that sets your pulse racing. It is a Gaiac. And it says, Ok ek okak tag jatnek. I think. It drools through its sharp, uneven teeth. You recognize the foul Gaiac language and know enough of it to translate the creature's chilling utterance. I bring you a slow death. Your fears are confirmed by the presence of this hateful Gaiac. Rockstarn has been attacked by a Gaiac raiding party. The creature stalking towards you is only one of many now occupying the village. The Gaiac closes in and defiantly you stand your ground. You can expect to receive no mercy from this creature, and you will give none in return. Fight! Combo! I love the art. when we first did this, my son saw that move and he was like, "That's stupid." Oh, it turns into this. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so here's your action buttons. There's your Summer Sword, And this is how it actually looks when you get going into combat. There should be a little person, and you click on the spots here to activate these different things. So Kai powers down below, potion on your quick slot belt if you need it. Click on the sword for melee techniques, or click on the summer sword. I not used to saying summer sword. Summer sword is probably what you will hear me call it. But anywho, you click on that big sword, and it uses a lot of Kai power, but it is definitely kind of the one ring type of thing as swords. You pull that out, it uses most of your Kai power, but it does a really devastating attack. And this goes in to talk about some of the different combos and things you can do, so we'll just kind of read through here. But that's what the action buttons do that are near the body. It means that when it is your turn to strike, each button grants you access to a specific class of abilities according to its position. I haven't done the daggers for the ranged weapons, but I have done the other things. So let's see. Then number 2 talks about this tactical time bar. The tactical time bar, I say, looks like this. Can I move this? But I think it's this item. Oh, it's over here. I don't know why I never noticed that before. But there's the tactical timer bar. This kind of reminded me of like the action time battle. I think they called it from like Final Fantasy VII. Just wait for your timer to fill up, and then you can do something. You just gotta be careful, because as the bar empties, if you don't do your action by the time it empties, you kind of miss your turn. So once you see the little glowy outlines on your body, you know it's your turn to attack. So this is our first try. So you can see here, I clicked it. This is a pretty good example of when you pause. So when I clicked on the item, you can see my timer was going. So they don't want you to sit there for 20 minutes to make a decision. It's kind of be planning ahead a little bit. What do you want to do in your time? However, the one thing I haven't tried was making multiple attacks within that timer, so I might be able to hit more than once. Anyway, I clicked on my sword, so I can do a quick strike, heavy attack, combined attack. So quick strike is harder for the opponent to dodge, but it does less damage. Heavy attack is a little bit slower, and they can dodge. They dodge pretty well, but when it hits, it does a significant amount of damage. And then combined attack is kind of like the balance, so it's like a little bit of a thrust and then a hard strike. And then if you do your offhand ability, so if you had like 2 weapons, then there's like a wolf slice, wolf's charge, wolf's resilience. And I do believe you get 2, because I was able to do this wolf's resilience. I didn't really like this one. It's supposed to make you more defensible. I just didn't like the way it worked out. Didn't work out very well for me. This is the part that gets kind of tough. As you do the fight, there's these real-time events, I guess they're called, RTEs, and you just have to do the mouse gesture in order to do the actual attack. So like you might tell it to do a feint, but in order to have a chance of that feint connecting, you have to match the on-screen mouse gesture. Now you can change this to keyboard gesture. I haven't tried the keyboard gestures, and I know we talked about this yesterday, so I won't bore you too much with it. You'll see it here in action. I'm just going to try and leave it with mouse gestures, so we'll just see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to go, let's do the balanced attack, combined attack. And then here's the directional event, they're calling it, the mouse gestures. So if you match the mouse gesture, then it does the attack. The creature can still dodge, I've noticed, even if it looks like you're doing the mouse gesture. So be very careful. I know for sure it misses if you don't do the mouse gesture. I think I got it. Now it says, in order to perform a precision action event correctly, wait for the external outline to touch the central circle. When the circle glows, click it. If you miss it, the circle disappears. So here we go. Oh, I didn't click in the circle. So silly. I clicked on the outside of the circle. I was just hoping to click. You got to be very, very specific with what you're trying to do. Let's do a heavy attack. And oh yeah, see, I get to do a whole bunch of stuff. So you need to be quick with your clicking, because as this timer is running out, I'm actually getting to do more stuff. So let's do another attack here. Although you can see my endurance has dropped quite a bit. So that's your big limiting factor to how many melee attacks you get to do is your endurance here. I'm not sure how quickly it regenerates, but then that's why they gave me 2 potions here in case I need it. Alright, so let's do a quick strike. Oh, see? I am low. How much for that? So I could do a Wolf's Resilience. So this cost me 350. Oh, I've only got 247. Ah, do I want to use a potion? Yeah, I do. Oh. I gotta do that as my turn. Yeah, I'm stuck. I don't have enough potion, but I can't seem to get out of this. Let me try. Let me press escape. Maybe I just gotta hit escape. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh, I clicked outside. Yeah, I just have to see if I replenish. I got debuffed. Okay, so sub-attacks that cause altered status to both enemies and Lone Wolf. Each status has different characteristics. I think he put me on a bleed, which sucks. But this goes on to show you there's a bazillion types of debuffs. So if you're curious what they all do, hit pause and then start the video when you're done looking at them. Pause. And pause for the last set. And there you go. Okay, now that you got your video going again. Okay, so my endurance is going back up. And we're going to, boom, attack. And we're going to hit this combo. I think the reason I had to do 2 events is because the combo was like a couple different attacks. So you got to do a couple sequences in order to successfully do it. Oh. Well, never mind. He's down. Oh, there's a second one waiting. Alright, let's hit him up. Bam. Hit him again. And then there's also like a cooldown for each of these abilities. So I don't have enough to do that attack, but I do have enough to do the Wolf's Resilience. So it might be a little too early to do it because I don't know how long that lasts. Your defensive stance that lets you dodge all melee. I have to go for it because I'm out of endurance. I gotta go for it. Hold it. Here you go. I did a dodge. Oh, I clicked my circle too soon. I just gotta get good at those little mini events. Slash. Got that one. Oh, I guess I did that one. Ooh, that was a combo. Combo. Nice. That was awesome. I didn't get hurt too badly, I don't think. Seem okay. Fears are confirmed, and now we get to loot the bodies. What do I win? I got me a picklock. I got me pine for crafting. Now, reading this, I didn't get to the merchant. I actually did like the next little village, so I haven't seen what crafting looks like. We'll do that together. But you do pick up a lot of stuff along the way. So I don't know if it's that you just hand the items to them. I have no idea how any of that works, but I have not thrown away any of these crafting items. Throwing knives. You get a lot of throwing knives, so I guess they encourage you to use those. And then a finest leather pouch, which gives me 4 additional slots. I need it all, so take it. You derive no pleasure from killing, but if there is only one survivor still alive in the village, you vow to do everything you can to find and keep them safe. You turn away from the Gaiax corpses and scour the surrounding buildings for signs of life. But this part of Rockstar and its inhabitants were hit especially hard. It looks as if the Gyaks wanted to make doubly sure that nobody could escape and raise the alarm. The houses and stores are badly damaged, their once fine facades blackened and charred by fire. The closest building is near to collapse. Much of the roof has fallen in and its walls are cracked and holed. Above the smoldering door you can still see a sign and make out the inscription, Hankar Store. The store is in such a dangerous condition that you feel it is unsafe to enter. However, it has an attached warehouse that has survived virtually intact. You try to enter, but the door has been barred from the inside. So make your choice. So there was the just bash it down. You try to reach a large hole that you spotted in front of the building. Okay, that must be using your sneak. And then concentrate your mind over matter powers on the door itself. So these are the reasons why I picked the mind over matter. You know, like I said before, when you play like D&D or something, there's always like a pouch of gold or rock or some kind of Indiana Jones situation where you just need to move something with your mind, you know, because if you touch it, it's poisoned or trapped or something like that. So this is why I picked the Kai power of mind over matter, so I could just move it with my mind. So we're going to pick that one, mind over matter. I concentrate. So it used some of my Kai discipline power. So now it turns it into an event. So in order to perform a precision action event correctly, wait for the external outline to touch the central circle. When the circle glows, click it. If you miss it, the circle disappears. Alright, so now I gotta do a game. And it's gonna be right in here. Boom! Oh, now I thought I had it. Now I gotta do this event. Okay, that's fine. Got it. Alright, so you put your Kai powers to good use. You detect that the door is secured by a plank of wood held in place by 2 iron brackets. These brackets have been badly weakened by the fire. You will the plank to rise up and whirl about the storeroom. You hear a loud thud followed immediately by an angry curse. Oxatog! The spinning plank has hit a Gaiac hard on the head. You sense there is more than one Gaiac in the store. Seizing the element of surprise, you throw the door open and rush into the store with your weapon raised, ready to strike. Nice, so I use my mental power to thwack it in the head with that bar. Let's do it. Alright. So it says there's more than one, so there's like, I think there was 2 in here. And then one was dizzy. So I want to try and kill the one that's not dizzy. So click on the one I want to fight first. Him. Sword. Oh, I don't have much. Dang. We better do a strong attack, because see, if I hit all the elements, it could use up to 900 endurance, and I've only got 684. So I'm going to do the heavy attack, because if I can nail that one, then it won't use all my endurance. Oh. I've not done this before. I have just a little bit of time. I don't know if I have enough action points to do it or how you do it. The use of all ranged techniques is connected to the equipped ranged weapon, throwing knives, or crossbow. Ranged attacks consume ammunition. Crossbows have firepower as their main stats. It increases bolt damage. Okay, well, I'm just throwing daggers, so I can throw 3. Let's see, at multiple targets. How about that? Multiple throws at a single enemy. Cost. Well, let's do a fan and just throw it at both. Let's see how that. Boom! Oh, it did a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna take a hit. Ow. Ow. Oh man, that hurt. Okay, give me my power back. No, 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 he's supposed to be asleep. Gotta do these action events. Okay, I gotta take a potion. Yeah, right there. Gotta take it up. There's my health potion. And sword. He should be... Yeah, he's almost dead. Let's do a heavy attack. Yep, perfect. And then he's got 880. Let's do a big combo. That's the miss. Oh, and a counterattack. You jerk. I gotta get my endurance back up. Oh, hey, if that's all you're gonna throw, awesome. It didn't count it. I was spinning. Crap. Now it's wasted. There's my finisher. That's my only complaint, is I'm not good with the mouse gestures. And that's not a fault of the game. That's just me thinking that I did it. But, like, I clicked the button and swung it in a circle. Alright, let's loot their corpses. 2 iron, the endurance potion, and some leather. Take all. So this was once a thriving general store, but now it lies in ruin. Its structure badly damaged by fires that were started deliberately by the marauding Gyaks. Much of its stock has also been looted or despoiled by these unwelcome invaders. A map of Rockstarn and the surrounding mountainous area hangs on the soot-blackened wall. This mining village is built on a plateau of rock overlooking the sunken forest. The entrance to its famous Bronin mines is located in the southeast part of the crater-like wall of rock that surrounds and contains the wooded depression. You suspect that Bronin may be the reason why the Gyaks have attacked Rockstarn in force. Ooh. Why would the mine people attack the mine? You search through the debris that covers the floor, but there is little of value to be found. You are about to stop your search and leave the store when, behind the store's counter, you discover something that sparks your curiosity. It is a large wooden chest, and it is locked. Lock picking! This is actually a fun mini game. I picked one lock, and this is the lock I think I picked. So to open a lock, you must find the right position for your pick. You can rotate the pick by dragging it to the left or to the right. The pick will rotate around the lock. When you position the pick, you can try and force the lock with the knife. You can force the lock with the knife by dragging it to the left. You can't force the knife while you are moving the pick. When forced, the lock will start rotating depending on the pick position. The lock will rotate more or less. When you'll find the right position for the pick, force with the knife and the lock will open. If the pick is not in the right position and you force the lock, the pick will start losing durability. If you force too much, the pick will break. So you can decide to give up by hitting the give up button. So this reminded me ever so slightly of, I want to say some of the locks I've seen in Skyrim, where you know, position it and then twist. Oh, so when it starts doing that shuddering, you gotta stop. Now I remember, like, just to show you, if you put it like in the wrong spot, the more off you are, the sooner it starts to vibrate. So you know you gotta go the other way. And you can go slow. It's not like you have to go so. I was talking too much. So yeah. Is it down all the way? Let's see. So I know it's over here somewhere. Got it. It's actually kind of fun. I mean, it'd be neat if it had like tumblers, and I don't know how more complicated the locks get beyond this, but you know, for a choose your own adventure book, this is not a bad interface for that. So you managed to pick the lock, and now the container lies open in front of you. You look inside and find some valuable items that could prove useful. What do we get? More throwing knives, healing potion, more leather, a superior leather, and some Larnuma bread. Ooh, that restores Kai power and money. Take it all. When you leave the store and return to the main street, a gust of icy wind bites into the exposed flesh of your face, and the sudden chill makes you shiver. The winter sun is completely obscured by thick gray clouds, yet you are able to tell the time of day without its helpful presence. It's nearing midday. Oh, well, I'm glad I could tell the time. Awesome. And then that's where we would travel. And then you meditate before you go. Meditate, heal, and then go. We'll meditate now. Don't sense immediate danger, so let's see if I can meditate safely. And then we'll... Yeah, I gotta get health and my endurance back. Nice. So hopefully... so when those bodies were converging, my thought was... you know, if you open up more health bar, because it looks like you could get more health and stuff like that, as long as all that is healed up before those two bodies converge, you should be good to go. But that's a guess. So anywho, let's take a peek at my inventory, because I had picked up a lot of stuff. Your main backpack had 8 slots. Then I picked up the little pouch with 4. Oh, it's telling me about inventory. Inventory lets you change your equipment and arrange the items you will access from your belt in combat. To equip items or move them to your bags, just drag an item and release it over the highlighted spot. Okay, there's that. So anyway, this is what my backpack looks like. So there's my daggers. So if I ever had the bow, all that would be there. Ooh, I got a scabbard, +1 dexterity. There's my shield. Oh, my leather armor. Got room for some other stuff. I don't know. Since I used my other healing potion already, let's go ahead and throw... What does that one do? It does vitality and endurance. So let's throw that one up there. What does this do? Oh, you know what? This broth does a little bit of everything. Oh, I never really looked at all my food before. Here's my 4-slot pouch. Oh, let's put that little healing potion up. And what is that? Kai power. Alright, so my bags are pretty much full. Alright, and I've put a healing potion there. My bags are full, so I really need to get to the merchant, which is what this map is. And to be honest, this is as far as I got before. So we have done 2 segments. Looks like the store is next. They didn't want to go to it yet, but see, it's Redallion's workshop. So when we come back to that, hopefully tomorrow, we can then take a look and see how we sell stuff, maybe craft something better. So if that interests you, keep an eye out for the next episode. Thanks for turning into this though, and you know, if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. If nobody really, not that I get thousands of views, but you know, if you guys want to see something different, just let me know. But if you're enjoying this, we'll keep at it. I'm enjoying it, so I'll play it. But if you guys want to see it, you know, let me know, and then I'll keep recording them for you. Otherwise, I'll play it off camera, and we'll get something else going. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye.